Hey, this is Sasha, and welcome to another episode here on Backstage Income, where I share with you how to build and grow a profitable business online. Now, today, what we're going to do is I'm going to share with you how you can go ahead and ramp up your sales, either for your product or service, simply by adjusting and tweaking your email signature. So let's take a look. All right, so what I want to point out to you is that, a lot of people, when they're writing their email, so here's your typical email template. Okay, you go ahead, here's your email, okay, and you go ahead and you might write an email or reply back to someone. There's all your written words, and then at the bottom you kind of say, okay, well, thank you, and you kind of sign your name. Now, what most people forget is that, remember, people are normally reading your email. They're already interested in what you have to say. And what many people don't take advantage of is a call to action, kind of right here towards the end. So if you go ahead and add a call to action, or at least put something in their mind, okay, instead, what you do to tweak that email is you got the same thing, right? You're going to mention and talk about what it is that you need to talk about, to reply what it is you need to reply. And then you go ahead and you sign it the same way. First, okay, thank you. And then you could say, your name, so in my case it'll be Sasha, and then I could write PS. Hey, by the way, did you know that I'm launching a new product called whatever it is? Or hey, PS, book a coaching session with me if you want at this link. Or hey, here's some of the things I'm working on. So this is a really good way to go ahead and kind of ramp up your sales for your services or products, or even just get people interested in them or make people aware of them, because they're already contacting you anyway. So what is it that you can do? Well, you can go ahead and make sure they are aware of it. And nowadays you can go ahead and adjust that email signature. You could do it every week if you want, every month if you want, but it really comes down to you. But what you want to do is put something there. Don't just leave that space neglected. Now, there are, of course, some very fancy email signatures that you could go ahead and create. So some, could be really well designed, like this one. They got a phone number, a name, a fax, an email, and this. Who uses a fax these days anyway? So there's a lot of things that you could put in there, but I would say just keep it simple. So if you take a look at this one actually has a little bit of kind of a banner. But remember, not every email has images in it. And if it does, a lot of times it seems a little more spammy. So keep it simple, one-liner sentence with a link would work just fine, okay? Don't overcomplicate those kinds of things. And that's what I would really do is, if you want to put some additional contact details in there, that's fine, that's great. But don't let, a little line or phrase of, hey, this is what I'm working on. Hey, if you wanted to go ahead and book a coaching session with me, if you wanted to go ahead and check out my latest products called Video Marketing Blueprint, then go to this link. So all of those things could be really, really beneficial, rather than just kind of a general phone number and so forth, because it allows people to dig deeper into your kind of call to action and targeted thing that you want them to go to, rather than just, hey, pick up the phone, and it's a lot more work for them. If they can just click something, go to something, all of a sudden you can ramp up your potential sales, potential bookings. And if you send out, let's say, 500 emails in a week, well, if you have only just 2 more people convert and buy your product or service, all of a sudden that's quite a lot, and just helps drive up your conversion rates. Anyways, I hope you found this tip helpful and insightful to, increasing your conversions and just ramping up a little bit more sales on your services or products. If you did, hey, feel free to subscribe on YouTube by clicking the link over here, or join the newsletter list by clicking the link right over here and enter your name and email address when you get there. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.